Hey, and welcome to the February 22nd Rogue Trader Zigdao Bitcoin Options Fund summary. Didn't get a summary done yesterday. Sorry, got really busy. Market's still holding. We've got this situation here where we're sort of been in a bit of channel from 50,500 to nearly 53,000 for the last week or so, and we see this phenomenon most days where we get this big down move in the early afternoon, kind of before the US opens or near the open, and then a move back up, down, and then up. Today, down, and we're creeping back up. Whether or not we're going to go way up or not, I'm not 100% sure, but let's see what happens. Again, we've talked about ETF inflows. They're quite heavy, so uh, long-term prospect still points up, but we could easily have a pullback to high 40s, even mid 40s at extreme, in my opinion. Account's doing really well. The intrinsic value is somewhere, let's see, 1381, around 7,000, $6,800. Great, fantastic. Today we ended up bringing some risk forward. I can't remember the dates. You've got to watch the live stream to figure. I can't remember if we're bringing it from end of March or in April up to I think up to the 15th is we might have brought some up here. Yeah, I think that was it. And of course we put some cover on it. So we did that for small credit, I think. Everything's good. Volatility is holding up. It's about 55 right now. The one interesting thing to note is, the skew is, still on the call side. But when we look at the open interest, we've got most of the open interest at 50,000, 50,000 strike, and the next largest one is 60,000. Now we can see tomorrow's expiry, which is the January expiry. Most of this open interest goes away. The next biggest one is the next quarterly. That makes more sense. The quarterly expiries have the most open interest. But, it's not surprising to me that we kind of kept pushing down towards 50,000, depending where dealers and market makers are long or short gamma. It could be that we keep pushing down there because they need to unwind some of their positions there. So I'm not surprised. Once we get back past tomorrow's expiry, could we start to then make our way towards 60? I wouldn't be surprised. And I think most people, even if they're not looking at open interest or not, are generally, long bias. Most everyone thinks that, all the inflows, supply problems, there's not enough supply for the amount of Bitcoin that needs to be transacted. And it could lead to an epic short squeeze, or even a god candle, as they call it in cryptocurrency, which is just a giant, big candle as part of a short squeeze. Who knows? It's trading. Anything can happen. Economic, political things can happen. Who knows? But we're generally trying to ensure the account has a long bias. We're being very careful when we're selling calls, and we're selling puts. If I look at the chart here, I mean, let's say we come down to the mid 40s. Okay. Well, if I've sold some puts there, I might be happy to let them expire in the money and take position of Bitcoin at 45,000. I actually have no problem with that at the moment, right now. That may change. Events can happen and unfold. But for the most part, we'll manage some puts that are close to the money, or if they become close to the money, if we feel we need to. Some we might let them expire in the money, and I'm perfectly happy to do that. In traditional markets, people will sell cash secured puts all the time. If you like trading certain stock and you think it's a good buy at a certain price, well, you can sell puts around that price, collect the premium. If it goes below, you get exercised. You take position of the stock at that strike price, and you're in the market. So anyways, that's a summary for today. Things are cooking along, doing pretty good. Margin's a little bit high. We had to manage that a little bit this morning. We'll keep our eye on it. But I'm not too worried about it for now. And that's it for today's update.
Hey, and thanks for watching our daily summary video. For those of you who want to learn more, I would invite you to come and watch the full videos. These full videos are where Richard and I sit down every day, sometimes multiple times per day. We discuss the market, the metrics, our account, everything you can possibly imagine, and we execute the trades in real time. You get to see it all. Where else could you see professional fund traders do this in an account specifically set up for you, the viewer, to learn all the tips and tactics we've learned over the last 50 years combined? Now, this is for silver members and above. If you go to roguetrader.academy, silver members and above get access to this live stream every day, as well as the recordings. On top of that, there's a weekly Ask Me Anything call. And as the name implies, you can ask us anything. Plus, you get access to all of our courses. We put out a new course every 3 or 4 months approximately. Plus, you get access to our interactive live alerts Telegram channel. And this is a Telegram channel where we're putting our trades in real time as we make them, but it's interactive. That's what makes it different. So you can ask us questions. We will chat back and forth during the day with all of our members. It's super, super incredible value. So do yourself a favor, head over to roguetrader.academy, join up, and we'll see you soon.